Alright, we're back. Camera's smaller. So we got into draft. I'm not covering it, but it's whatever. I don't care anymore. So similar bands coming across. We do ban the J4. Same three bands coming from EDG as Don't want to pick blue side again. We go with the Jin first pick. I fucking hate it, but I did see that as an adaptation. Having Ghost something he's comfortable on is important. I think counters, they pick away the Rakan. Normally Jin doesn't have a lot of threat in lane, so you can pick a scaling support. A Scout on LeBlanc is very interesting. So we look to blind pick the Graves away. Very different draft coming away from Damwon as we see the Leona come through, which was banned in the first game. Well, actually, it was banned by Damwon in the first game, away from the Jin. So we do see the Leona even opting into the Rakan matchup, which notably is a known counter pick. We'll probably see a jungle come through here. Yeah, we actually see the Jin Zhao paired with a LeBlanc. That's pretty bad. Why would you ever want the Jin Zhao? Like, you don't have like MF or like Ziggs to play against it. Which, I mean, Kenya didn't have it last time, but also you had all the junglers like banned. So for you to specifically pick up Jin Zhao when you could go for Kiana or Talon is very interesting. Banning away Lissandra from Showmaker is the dumbest fucking shit in the entire world, but I guess that's the world we're living in. I don't know, maybe I should be so harsh on EDG after they just like kind of didn't stomp that game, but it's pretty egregious. I think DK looks to pinch top lane here. You ban answers to the Graves like the Kennen, maybe the Gwen. Well, actually Gwen isn't too hot into the Graves, but definitely banning away top champs is what I would look for, but instead we're banning away bot champs from Viper. So banning away the Xayah, banning away what other picks into the Jin. I mean, you could go for Lucian. Lucian has dash, which gives more value to Rakan. And then on top of that, I mean technically Rakan should buff Lucian passive, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Poppy banned away from the Rakan and LeBlanc team seems pretty good. Notably, Poppy also has a good matchup into Jin Zhao as well. This leaves open both Kiana and Talon though. With no mid laner picked, could we possibly see the Showmaker Orianna Talon combo? Ezreal also banned away from Viper. I like it a lot. Another one of those picks where you can go even against the Jin, the Jin rather. Sorry. No way they just insta-lock this Kai'Sa. No way. Kai'Sa is not good. Kai'Sa cannot be good. There's no shot. This is an easy game for Damwon. There's no way. I refuse to believe that Damwon loses this game. Kiana mid means we have a couple interesting picks we could have for mid lane. I don't think we'll see Zoe come in. We're gonna see Is this real? Oh my god, it is real. That's so great. Fuck. This means they can't ever go in Flandre on Irelia. I did say Irelia was one of the more important picks of the tournament. We do see Flandre pick it up into the Graves. But double AD top into the Graves is very interesting, especially for the armor is on Trurit is nerfed in the preceding patches after this tournament. So very interesting comp coming through from EDG. If EDG even for a second falls behind, the Kai'Sa is going to have no value. Jin Zhao is going to be rough. LeBlanc would need to stall things out to 16 to find any value. So I do like this comp for my boys in DK. Malzahar being the only magic source means you could even go like cooldown boots or something. But cooldown boots aren't too hot though. I wonder if we go Predator again on Malzahar, but I doubt it. bring the Syndra tech to Malzahar, but even Showmaker admitted that wasn't really a thing. So Damakia with the Jin Graves Fleet Footwork laning phase coming through. The onus is on Canyon to make something happen into the Jinzhou. And let's see if Scout has more of an impact on the game than Showmaker did compared to last game. I think my camera placement is like fine here. Yeah, it actually is. It's like almost perfect. What the fuck? Smurfing. Alright. So Khan does pick up the Fleet Footwork. 0 Fleet Footwork from EDG. Kappa. Obviously a stupid way of looking at the game, but Rune is pretty good. Oh baby, you gotta sign up with that Prime Gaming, baby. Any primes in chat? So, with blue buff warded, as the map is pointing out, they know that he's starting bot side and pathing top, which means Irelia would need to play carefully. It means Irelia probably can't go for the level 2 or level 3 all in on Graves, which is a window that I think Phalange should be looking for. The Malzahar into LeBlanc matchup is very interesting. It's one that RNG piloted a lot with Cry in the mid lane. Ghost manages to find a grenade pathing towards him, which means it only kills off the melee creeps and doesn't go into the casters, which is kind of interesting. Stops it from him shoving the wave in. Which is really important. Well, actually, both junglers are pathing top, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Early engage into Barrel, though. Barrel is so low. Yeah, the Leona into Rakan matchup's not too hot. Not going to front. But they do have considerable damage onto Viper, who does not have a lot of sustain other than Biscuits in this lane. 2 pots already down of the 3. Wonder if I'm still getting drops. Boom. I'm sure it'll be okay. Kiana's going to look to path bot away from the Irelia to guarantee that you get a crab in the matchup, which is kind of important. Barrel going in, which is really, really fucking crazy. Especially expending things before Canyon has a potential to gank. Shieldbreaker very far up, but his Spell Shield is going to get collapsed on. Are they going to dive? No, they're not going to dive. So teleport back from Showmaker will be fine. They lock up Mako. Barrel's really low. Canyon coming in. Can you flash on that? Both or at least Viper's flash taken out. So Canyon's pressure in the bot lane as he changes path away from JJ's is interesting. Showmaker ensures this thing goes, but Scout getting a massive chunk off before he needs to back with teleport. Notably, Showmaker being able to shove the wave in by dematerializing the cannon is very important, keeping LeBlanc under the wave. But surely LeBlanc needs to stay for another wave. With no mana, can Canyon look for an angle in mid here after he kills Raptors? I think that'd be cool. At the very least, you can kind of start Drake because you know LeBlanc needs to teleport to mid to start the to catch the wave. And Flandre has a lot of early threat onto Graves, so he's kind of Khan's playing safe, which is pretty good. Flandre also can't overextend and take really heavy trades because Khan's always going to have the benefit there with the fleet footwork, especially melee into Graves. You're going to give a lot of the fleet footwork healing away. Viper first on the turret. Scout still hasn't backed. Kind of, it would be an interesting angle to start Drake and start snowballing, but especially with Rift Herald coming up soon, a little bit of a harder conversation. Looks like it's going to be a 2v2 top. Irelia, they shouldn't give Irelia a chance to. It's like fighting around Renekton early. Just stop. I don't know. Maybe you want to pick the fight before Flandre hits 6, but even still, it's really awkward. So instead, Jinzao will path mid for a possible gank on Showmaker. Surely Showmaker thinks it's a possibility. We already saw Jinzao top. Loses Spell Shield. Scout has no mana to help contest this crap, though, because he stayed so long without backing. Engage potential from Jin Leona. Doesn't see much value. Leona's going to use the window to get Vision bot. Ult in from Flandre means he's teleporting, flashes over the ult, which means Scout teleporting top for it is going to come off really, really bad as Malzahar can shove in the wave relentlessly. So, part of the CS lead that Scout got from staying in lane so long without teleporting is kind of blanked there. As it could have easily been like 48 to 60. But instead you're only going to pick up 1 or 2 from that wave. It looks like Jin is going to get a back window as well. So as long as Jin Zhao doesn't start Drake in Dom 1's face, I think they should be fine. They just ran over the pink ward. 0 fucks given. Flandre knows Kiana's bot, so you could look for some sort of engage angle, but you don't have ult anymore. So it's a little bit more rough. Both top laners still have TP up, which means I really be able to flash into this lane. They're flashing, teleport back to the lane. They didn't deal with the pink ward at all? At all? Yikes. I guess we just didn't see it, but it's okay. I'm sure casters picked that up. But instantly on spawn, we see Kiana once again starting this up. "3v2 in the mid lane, which means Showmaker can't ult on top of Scout to force this out. Jin is still on Herald, despite 4 members going towards it, which is ill-advised. Beryl fighting for Vision as Ghost is fighting for his life on Herald. But JJ is not going to have the engage to actually find it. Did they just synchronize their flares or whatever? Very interesting. Graves finally teleporting back top. After ensuring Herald is pretty great. Still no boots for the fleet forward Graves. Please. Please. Help me. At least tier 1. At least tier 1 is fucking great. Come on. There's inspiration though, so maybe it's magical footwear. But even then, it's a little bit weird. Khan does throw that on pink ward, so I guess we'll find out soon if it is magical footwear or not. Herald's dropped mid by Canyon, 4 members. Just looking for... Are they all sharing the plates, though? That's kind of weird. Literally split 4 ways, 80 gold each. Definitely a choice, but it's like they all picked up a cannon. Interesting. But they lose a wave bot for it, so Jin's definitely losing more than 80 gold there. Miko looks to spot out Canyon. They did deal with the pink ward, which means they know where Canyon is. And as long as Canyon's bot side, they shouldn't look to start Drake in their face. But especially if Scout comes back with blue buff, they're going to know JJ's bot as well, which means it's mirrored. Overall, massive CS difference for Jin bot lane, which is really interesting, especially with the fleet footwork. You would hope that you can find some sort of advantage there. Maybe there's some sort of play where the cleanse was relevant. EDG's starting up Drake on red side again. Did they know? Did they know that Kyoto's pathing top? Can they dive the Aurelia? Surely diving Aurelia is not where you want to be. That's the only way you can really get value back from this trade. Damn. Khan getting maximum value out of overheal. Taking turret shots, healing it back. Showmaker punishing by putting crabs down and spam pushing the wave. Crabs down again to ensure the cannon. It looks like he did miss the cannon. Backside interrupted. Small gold lead from Damwon here, despite giving away the Drake. Really, both mid and bot, even top, are down 20 CS, so 60 CS total. Canyon hopefully will go for the Gore Drinker here on the Kiana. I don't like seeing Kiana without the Gore Drinker, but I do like rushing Ghostblade versus jungle. I think it's fucking based. Looking for it all in on the... Holy shit. It's coming home. Let's go, baby. Knowing resources already be given mid. Flandre followed Flash, though. That's real weird. Khan actually did have magical footwear. How crazy is that? I'm just a god, I guess. No runes are slipping past me. No way. Boom. How broken is Malzahar are? You banned Lissandra, but can you ban the Malzahar too? It's just too strong. Scout does pick up a plate here though, which is pretty important. So it's about mid laner gold. It's about even because of the first blood gold, it puts him a little bit up. Showmaker does have cooldown boots. Very interesting. That's a serrated there coming from Canyon. It's a very, very aggressive play, but you can perhaps snowball it if you can find a pick onto Kai'Sa as well. I think EDG have kind of like bitten off more to chew with the more than they can chew with the early Recon pick. JJ does pick up Crab as they look to fight. Barrel? Barrel! Are you kidding me, dude? Please kill everyone else. Thank you. We're gonna give away Rift though because Canyon can't fight this. But god damn it. Barrel buddy, what's up? No flash or nothing, just ult goes in. Wow, Canyon almost fucking got that shit. Alright, Canyon buddy. Do not, I repeat, do not build what is it? Fucking Eclipse. Please, for the love of God. Bro, what is this? What the fuck is this? He has cleanse, my guy. He has cleanse. Or are you inting? Showmaker damage is fucking nuts though. Can they get mid turret from this? If they like full force it? No, the entire wave is blanked. So first turret should go to EDG. Because they do have this Herald, I can't imagine Scout's gonna misappropriate it. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, first turret, the pushing power of Malzahar with the crabs is just too strong. With mid priority, they could look for Drake here. But full 5 members bot, Khan needs to teleport. They all in the Flandre. Flandre's creeping. Let's go. Khan teleport in. It's a 4v5. EDG is starting Drake, but need to go away. Because I don't think they can win this fight. Oh, that's a lot of ults wasted on one member. But oh god, it's too messy. I don't even know what's happening. Jesus Christ. Looks like Viper's dead, which is really good. How broken is Kaisa, by the way? Just too strong. Gore Drinker's too good. Oh my god, okay. Well, I never doubted them for 1 second. Unlike some people, but hey. That's at you, Max. But so we go even on Drakes. I think scaling is probably in the hands of Malzahar, because I think every time you're going to be able to R someone, I think you're the value until well, actually, I guess QSS maybe stops the return on investment from the Malzahar R5, but or Blue 5, sorry, but we can see. Despite Barrel's best attempts to throw the game, that's not what we're doing. Also, Ghost gets to play from ahead here on Jhin, which is really, really good for him. Showmaker will go answer top wave, clearing out vision slightly. Based all in Flandre here, which is pretty based. God, how broken is Kiana plus Malzahar combo, huh? They all in Khan? Why JJ all in Khan? This is all, yeah, that the pick there is also why Canyon needs to go Gore Drinker. Please, please, and thank you. Although it does look as though he's going to turn the longsword, turn one of the longswords into a Vam Scepter, and it looks like it is going to be Eclipse, which is really weird. Although Canyon's pretty good at playing from ahead with Kiana as well. If you look at one of the Showmaker bot games with Malrong Jungle, when Canyon was forced mid, he did play one game of Kiana mid, and until he got going in the late game, it looked really shaky, and then he started just like absolutely piss smurfing. So we'll get a tier 2 here with relatively no effort, which is really good gold boost, nearly 1,000 gold. So a 4k gold lead at 20 minutes is pretty fucking beast. This should be Canyon completing Eclipse. Um, all item components there for Malzahar and the Zonias. Zonias is completed also, which is pretty big. Malzahar will teleport mid to stop the potentiality of the mid turret going down, which is a play pattern that Damwon really like. So as long as Barrel, for the life of him, can't successfully throw the game, I think I think this is looking good for the boys in blue. Scout 0-2 and 0 also on the LeBlanc is pretty abysmal, especially when he's like worse on like DPS mages, battle mages. But I think Rise is an exception, but you know, I definitely don't think we'll see Orianna Talon coming out from EDG. And if we do, I think it's probably a good look for Damwon. The Eclipse does come through from Canyon, which is a little bit cringe, but it's okay. First item, what even item? The fucking mask, Abyssal Mask, boom, from Barrel coming through. Very interesting. You would think Locket would be kind of the move for LeBlanc, but LeBlanc is kind of a non-threat, so you don't need to necessarily worry about that. We have 4 levels until LeBlanc really gets scary. Looks like a significant vision advantage for EDG though, coming into this Drake fight. Notably, Viper's on 2 items as well, which is like really, really big. But they're looking for an all-in on JJ. Showmaker ult's still up, so they have the potentiality of like killing one member. A lot of damage onto Canyon, but they just pick off Scout again. So it's too... I mean, Khan is just fucking busted, huh? They interrupt JJ's back as well, so it's just absolutely doomed. Jhin will look for mid-wave. I doubt they can actually get Baron off this as well, but Jhin is trying, because they'll... Oh my god, they're pinging it? Stop. If you throw at Baron, I swear to god, Damwon. I swear to fucking god if you throw at Baron. You've mid and top prio, but I swear to fucking god, y'all don't have the best DPS for this shit. Actually, it's kind of thick, but really don't like it. Especially Canyon so low. If Canyon goes down, like, it's just so doomed. No, stop. All right, we're killing Flandre for it, but Jesus Christ, y'all, are you kidding me? Feels it's like the one way you can lose this game is if you just start up this. If you just start up Baron like that. Like, you know, JJ got away, so he didn't die, so he has a head start from base, like running, sprinting. And you have to think they're going to answer the top wave, so they're drawing top anyways. You already have Flandre covering the wave in mid. God damn. Not like this. Early smite is... Was it early smite? Just Kenny didn't smite at all? What the fuck? Unless they get tier 1 top, I don't think they'll see any value from this. They should have the wave clear, especially with Malzahar if he goes mid, to prevent that mid tier 1 from going down. They're going to overload the top, so they are going to look for the top turret using their Baron. There's no camps on the bot wave for them to steal either, for Damwon to steal, so... Awkward play coming out. Khan's gonna delay a Infinity Edge. It's definitely gonna be Lord Dominic's Regard, which means he's gonna hit 60 crit, so his E is a little bit better. We see Morel and Damakan coming through for Showmaker, which is like, it's pretty okay because you have, I don't know, you're the only AP threat. And the damage over time between your Zonias and your E allows for a pretty good game plan with Morello, ensuring that like Flange or JJ can't last forever in a fight. Ghost gets second item LDR, so it's gonna look like third item Infinity Edge. Scout is 2 levels away from a pretty good power spike. Cosmic Cosmic Drive level 16. LeBlanc is pretty good. Barrels were running into him full force, forces JJ's ult out. It's gonna be up once Drake gets back up though. They're just conceding these tier 2s mid and or not, the tier 2 top already fell, but conceding the mid tier 2. There's not too much gold there. And Dalmon will trade away the gold from the mid or bot wave pushing in. A remarkable amount of bot prio before for Drake though. We'll see if Canyon can push it back. If Canyon were to show on the bot wave, it would send alarm bells through EDG to fix it. Looks like bot's gonna slow push out by itself, maybe? So they can kind of set up a tent. Kind of go slow here. A 4k gold lead at 25. Probably be demonstrably less if we didn't let them just take Baron like that, but we decided to coin flip despite not being behind. So that's giga cringe, but it's okay. Canyon needs to not get caught, especially with Eclipse, dude. You need to play tight as fuck or kill the enemy team. Canyon frontlining, not having Gore Drinker is stressing me the fuck out. They're going on JJ. Khan's kind of sending it. Kiana ult goes wide. Malzahar's dropped though. Canyon's fucking smurfing it though. Jesus Christ. JJ real dead, which means Canyon with ease can pick it up. No one, not a single person in Damwon's camp is celebrating. Like, bro, what the fuck was that? Showmaker also died with flash and heal up, which is kind of interesting. It looks like they kind of all into him. Scout finds his first assist on the day, or not of the day, on the pick with the LeBlanc. The QSS coming through, first one bot for Scout after he's been targeted often or time and time again by the ult. I wonder if that's what happened, if they didn't see the QSS was bought from Scout. So at that point, you just go for the Kaisa. So I guess we'll see. We're looking at Showmaker in mid lane, or in the middle of river here. Let's see where this ult comes through for Showmaker. Showmaker gets a Rakan ult and locked up. We did look. Oh, it got cleansed by Kaisa. But damage from Khan and Jid is just too much for them. So we do look for a rapid fire cannon third from Ghost and not IE. But 60% crit does come through for Graves, so that's a really good break point for Khan to be fighting on. Scout nearing level 16. So poke potential could be unlocked. Barrel is looking to throw the game again. Counter ult goes wide. We just need to back off. Do not start Baron. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. God damn it. Stop. Stop. We have bot Prio, so they're going to lose the wave there if we fight. Flandre is griefing. Alright. Now we can do Baron. Now I feel comfortable. JJ is still there, though. Hey, he got 2 in a row against RNG Game 5, so could be the repeat angle. Viper absolutely obliterated, though. JJ still has the potentiality to steal. They have no vision on him. The pink ward in there. No, stop. Can this happen? Can he actually live until... Jesus Christ, guys. Not even close, baby. Not even close. Alright. So 9k gold lead should be the nail in the coffin. Unless Canyon can like manage to throw the game from here with his squishy build, which I don't think will be happening. Condos look for the pickaxe of IE. Rapid fire cannon is completed for Ghost, which means he can... similar to how Caitlyn plays keeping up headshot, if you've ever watched FX Saber play Caitlyn, late game you just stall headshot as long as possible and threaten it. So similar, Jhin will look to threaten the fourth shot with maximum rage from rapid fire. I think it's an okay spot to start up Baron before Flange falls, especially after I felt more confident on it, but just choosing to flip the game like that is kind of interesting. Barrel's going to get full engaged on. Showmaker needs help. He needs a lot of help. 4-man Kiana ult, though, absolutely tears him apart, and we're going to game 3. God bless. Yeah. I mean, the teleport flank was just, yeah, the last of the tank. So we won't see any IE come through from Graves or Jhin, but that's okay. All right, game 3, baby. I grab a cup of coffee.